What's up, man? This is Jamie Bell, and welcome to your 15 minutes of fame. That's right, baby. Your 15 minutes of fame. For these next 15 minutes, it's going to be all about you. We're going to inspire, we're going to encourage, and we're going to motivate. That's right. I'm your life coach, motivational speaker, whatever you need me to be in this moment. Welcome to your 15 minutes of fame, brought to you by Respected Dreamers. Yes, if nobody else respects your dream, at least you should. I want to give some quick shout outs before I get into the show. I want to shout out Dream Wellness. Yes, if you haven't visited Dream Wellness, check out the site, check out the website. Book you an appointment for your weight loss management, for your spa day, for your treatments. There's so many services that you can get. Botox, so much more. Reach out to Shaquila Bell. You will not be disappointed. I promise you that. Also, shout out to my brothers in arms, man, that's with me every step of the way. Locker Room Conversations. Yes, the Locker Room Conversations, man. Each one of my brothers, I appreciate you for everything that you do. It's a platform, join it. We're a community that's God-centered and community focused. We don't have all the answers, but we're committed to helping you get the answers so we can become better every single day. Now that's out the way, I'm excited about today's show. Valentine's Day, week of love. I just got one question and we're going to tap into it. I want to know what that mouth do. Yeah, you heard me right. I want to know, what does that mouth do? We'll tap into it in a minute. I'll see you in a second. Hold on tight. You don't want to miss this. Let's get it. Okay, we live, man. Here we go. Your 15 minutes of fame. I want to know, what does that mouth do? Not in the contents of what you're thinking. So some of y'all with those nasty thoughts and minds, not the platform. Go check that Nelly video out, man. It's not here, okay? So let's focus. Let's be serious for a moment, but have fun. So when I say, what does that mouth do? I am talking about, what is it saying over your life? What is it saying on the inside and on the outside of your body? What are you putting out in the atmosphere? What are you really saying about your present day and your future? Are you talking down to yourself? Are you saying negative things to yourself? Because your mind believes everything you tell it, even if it's true or not. So what we have to do is get in control of your negative thoughts. I will challenge you, for every negative thought, I want you to put in a positive thought. Every negative thought, say something positive about your situation. Example, man, I'm stupid. No, I'm very smart. Man, I'm dumb for doing that. No, I'm very intelligent. I'm learning. Man, I'm too fat. I'm going to change the way I look. I love my body. I don't think I'm good enough. I am good the way I am, and I'm becoming better. You have to talk life over your situations, because what end up happening is that you start feeding your mind and start feeding your soul things that your body and you know that you really don't want. What I mean is, you ever lay down at night and sometimes silence is so scary because it's actually the loudest thing. You're trying to gather yourself, but everything you thought about, all that doubt, seems to come in place when you're quiet. That's why people like to stay busy, because you don't want to be quiet, because everything that you have to face is going to meet you there. I used to always say, man, my pillow was so loud, because my pillow used to feel like it was talking and saying things on the inside of my mind when I tried to sleep and I stayed up at night. Jamie, you could have did better. Man, what if your kids don't love you? What if you fail at this job? What if you fail in this relationship? And then I had to start counting my blessings, and I have to start replacing those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And you have to speak life over your situation. Even in your relationships, talk to each other out of love. Do they make you mad? Yes, people make you mad. Yes, you're going to disagree, but the power of life and death is in your tongue. So you could be hurting people that they might can't heal from. There might be some words that you say that an apology can't fix. Yes, I said that. Some of you get mad because people won't forgive you for their apology. No, the words you said cut deep. And sometimes we cut the people closest to us the deepest, because we want to see, or we know it's going to hurt them, and we think they're going to just forgive us. We got to be careful with our words and what we say and what we put out to people. We have to be mindful of what we speaking and what that mouth actually does. So what are you putting in the atmosphere about yourself? I challenge you right now, 5 seconds, say something that you love about yourself. You ready? Something that you love about yourself. We're going to do it in 5 seconds. I want you to agree. Say something that you love about yourself. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good thing to love about you. This is the week of love, baby. You're worth being loved because of that. Don't doubt yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Look, we all fall short. Don't let anybody remind you of your past when they can't see your future. Don't feel like you need to sit in your past when people see you. You remember when you used to do that? You know why? You left them there. You know, they often say you need to meet people where they are. Sometimes you need to leave those people where they are too as well. Don't feel like you got to go back and bring people along that's not willing to move along with your future and what you need and what you need to do. Stop compromising your happiness to appease somebody else's situation. And what I mean by this, we all sacrifice, we all compromise, especially when you're in a relationship. But when you see yourself starting to lose who you are just to make people happy, to still be frustrated with you, never lose yourself. Talk to God, pray on that thing, don't lose yourself. Jamie, who am I? Sometimes I struggle with my own identity and knowing who I am. Well, first, let me tell you something. You are a child of God. Believe that. That means that you are righteous priesthood. That means that you are not anything lesser than great. Flat out, period. I don't care what nobody else tell you. You are God's child. So God is not going to sit here and think that you a waste. You're not a waste. You're not a failure. You're none of those things. I promise you that. The enemy wants you to think that. People that don't love you want you to think that. And we got to stop mentally abusing ourselves. That's right. Stop mentally abusing ourselves and emotionally abusing ourselves, because we allow our mouth to say things over our situation whenever our hearts know a different circumstance. That's right. We'll let our mouth speak things over our situation when our heart know a different circumstance. You know deep down inside that you want to love somebody, but your mouth keeps saying, I don't want to fool with anybody. Your heart saying, start that business, but your mouth is saying, I don't think I can. Your heart is saying, man, I really, really want to be happy. But your mouth is saying, but I ain't good enough to ever be happy. It's something that's always happening. Right? So people always say, follow your heart. Yeah, following your heart can get you in trouble at times if you give it to the wrong people to mismanage it. See, your heart is connected to your soul, and your soul is connected to God and that spirit. Once you start understanding this, and I'm going to say this, I had to learn this. You are a soul that lives in a body. Stop thinking that you're a body that have a soul. You are a soul. That means you are connected, and you are connected with the Holy Spirit. Man, we have a gift. This is our vessel. This is our car that we drive. So we got to speak life so our soul and things start moving in our favor. We got to put things out in the atmosphere. That doesn't mean just because I go speak life over my situation is going to happen right then and there, because there's somebody that want to block my blessings. So that mouth of yours can actually go tell the devil your playbook. That mouth of yours can share your hopes and dreams with somebody that want to see your dreams turn to nightmares. That mouth of yours can put you in a situation where you really feel like somebody care for you and they really don't. So when I ask you, what does that mouth do? Really think about, what are you saying over your situation every single day? If you in the car going to work, are you saying, I'm going to have a great day today? Or are you going to say, nobody better not mess with me today? I ain't got time for these people today. Are you saying things like, man, I can't catch a break? My money always funny. Stuff always happens to me. No, we're going to start claiming victory. And I know it might sound crazy. Well, Jamie, you don't know my situation. It sounds like you got it together. No, I don't at times. Sometimes I feel like breaking down, but I got to speak life over my situation. See, people will let you keep speaking a eulogy over your life when you ain't dead. Yes, I say it again. People wouldn't mind you speaking a eulogy over your life when you ain't dead and got the audacity to be upset with you, to have the nerve to speak life over your situation. You are not dead. I'm going to say it again. You are not dead. You are full of life, and you're going to live to the fullest potential of it. You are not dead. Stop reading your eulogy. Stop writing your obituary and start living your life to the side that people are going to say. Right? The people are going to say you lived a full life. You're going to say I was happy, I had joy. Stop allowing people to show up and clap when you're reading from the side of that obituary that said my life is over. I'm failing now. My career is dead. My finances is dead. My relationship is dead. My joy is dead. My happiness is dead. No, we reverse that. Our mouth is going to speak life. Let's say it together. My life is here. My life is worth living. My finances is increasing. My love is increasing. It's coming in due time. I got peace in my household. My my children is blessed. Although school is frustrated right now, we're going to be all right now. We're going to make it through. I got joy, God. I'm not crying anymore of a sadness. I'm crying for my future tears is going to be out of joy. And when sadness come, I can speak myself out of that situation because I'm putting a plan together. I will no longer fall short because I feel like I'm lesser than. When I go through my trials, it's because I'm worthy and strong enough to overcome that test. So I'm not being tested because I'm weak. I'm being tested because I need to show somebody that I can truly flex. I'm showing somebody that I can really get in on it, that I'm worthy of this test. See, when David went against Goliath, he wasn't prepared for that. He was on his journey. And then when he saw Goliath, he wasn't planning to fight him. He didn't have time to prepare to beat that giant. But when he had to beat that giant, he was like, all right, what's happening, player? We got to get it in. We got to get it in. Because I know what's on the inside of me. So I want y'all to know what's on the inside of you. On today, speak life over your situation. What does that mouth do? What does it do? Are you speaking life over yourself? Speak it out of love. Every negative thought, I challenge you. Say something positive about yourself. For the next 21 days, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Speak life over your situation, whether it's your kids, your finances, your marriage, your job, your career, your health. Start taking control with your mouth because we're going to condition our mind to believe it because your mind believes every single thing you tell it, whether it's true or not. So I ask you, what does that mouth do? It's going to do some great things. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I'm back focused. All right. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to close this back out. Remember that. What does your mouth do? Speak life. We'll be back. Woo! Yo, I hope that you truly enjoyed that 15 minutes. As you can tell, sometimes I get a little passionate about speaking life because, again, you know, mental health and all that stuff means a lot to me. Again, if you don't know much about my story, I express a lot of times how I struggle with depression and mental thoughts to the point where I try to attempt to kill myself and had suicidal thoughts. And I had to overcome that because I had to start speaking life over myself. And when I start realizing that speaking life can change my circumstances, how I view life, how I love people, the energy that I had is because I was worth living, you know? So I say that message and I joke with my titles and I try to make it somewhat where we connect. But I will tell anybody this, man, look, we have to support and love one another, but most importantly, we have to love ourselves. So if you heard this message today, I want you to know that you're not alone. We all fall short at times. I don't want you to get so isolated and so hurt that you don't think that you can overcome this. A lot of times people think that folks that commit suicide or kill themselves don't want to live. The fact is that they don't know how to live. Right? And they're struggling with how am I going to go on with my life this way? And I want to let you know that your life is worth living. Anything that you did, whether it's a mistake or whether it was a shortcoming, is worth forgiveness. If God forgave you, that's the alignment you need to have. People might judge you. They judge Jesus on the way to the cross, right? But you have to make peace. Forgive yourself. Yes, I will say that. Forgive yourself. It's all right. You forgive yourself, love yourself, and know that you're worth being loved. So what does that mouth do? I hope it starts doing some phenomenal things to you in this upcoming week, in this upcoming day, in this upcoming month. Until next month, when I see you again, we'll check in and you let me know what that mouth really be about. If you want to connect with me, here's a few ways to connect with me. You can follow me at respected_dreamers on Instagram. You can follow me at Respected Dreamers on Facebook. I like this pointing thing. You can also follow me at Respected Dreamers on YouTube. Also, the website, respecteddreamers.com. And lastly, man, you can hit me on TikTok on Respected Dreamers. That's right, TikTok at Respected Dreamers, man. Hit me up, reach out, man. I'm here for you. Respected Dreamers, we have this slogan and this motto. And I want to say it with you, and I hope you understand. I always say this. Your dreams don't stop when you wake up. That's when they actually start. I believe in you. Do you? Until next time, y'all. Peace. Let me fix my camera for this, man. You gotta focus. Yeah, let me focus. You know, that show was real intense, man. You know, I got to end it with a bad dad joke, but I felt like I was in a spiritual bag, so I feel like I could stay in the church element here. So I don't know if I want to preach this, but in the Bible, And I read the Bible, and y'all got to understand what the Bible says. I read before Jesus' crucifixion, they talked about him riding on a donkey, but I found in the scriptures that he actually rode in a Honda. Yes, he rode in a Honda. No, I'm not speaking in a Honda or in tongue when they say he coming in a Honda. No, that's speaking in tongues. I'm talking about scriptures where he rode in a Honda. The scripture said him and the disciples all came in one accord. If he was here today, he'll probably drive a Chrysler. Hey, y'all be good, man. Be safe. I hope you laugh. Love. Peace.